You live?
Hey everybody, can everybody hear me okay?
Can you just say in the chat if you can hear us pretty good? How's everyone doing tonight? Francis is up there in front of the camera. I'm sitting behind the computer watching the chat, making sure you guys can hear us okay.
It's me walking.
All right.
Can you hear?
I'm not sure. There's too much latency. Okay, all right. Yeah, sounds great. Papa Joey said it sounds great. You're hearing me walk? You're hearing me walk?
And we're letting you know we're already hearing things back there and in the girls' room, so it's already starting.
All right, well, it's nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming out for Beyond the Veil's next live investigation. We are coming to you from Trinley, Ohio, pretty much central Ohio, from the Prospect Place Mansion. We've been here, I think this is our 4th time investigating this particular location. That's one of our favorites.
Yes, so if you get a chance, definitely come check it out. You won't be disappointed. It's very active here.
Yeah, just a little bit of history on the building here. It was owned by a guy named George W. Adams, a very prominent figure in Ohio in the middle of the 1800s, all the way up to the 1900s. You know, he was a very, very rich man. He had this place built in the 1850s. He was a farmer. He was a railroad tycoon. He ended up being a senator or something, or some type of political figure in Ohio. But what he was most known for was his contributions to like the society. This place that we are standing in was actually one of the main stops in the Underground Railroad. From the escaped slaves coming up from the south, this would be a place where they stopped, you know, for safe haven until their next leg of their journey up into Canada to pursue their freedom. And that's, we think, very much so, especially down in the basement where they were forced to hide them. You know, I'm sure it was terrible being in the basement, but they hid them there to keep them safe from the people who were hunting from them. You know, and then, you know.
He also took in runaways, runaway children. They said whether they were sick or injured. We were told that actually many of the children passed away here. Many of the runaways passed away while they were in this house. But they had safe haven here. He took in a lot of people. He would take in anybody who needed help.
Yeah, pretty much anyone, anyone whatsoever. You come knocking on the door, you need help, he's going to put a roof over your head and food in your belly.
Yeah.
So, what's funny to us is that, you know, even now I'm getting the chills just standing here. I can feel them around me. We have had some negative experiences here, which to me is interesting because it seems like this would be such a positive place. You know, this guy and his family, the people who took care of it long after he died, like these people, like his daughter actually adopted, took in and made her own daughter just a young girl with mental disabilities, you know, so it's just so funny to me that there's negative energy here, or we feel anyways that there is negative energy here when it is such a positive place. Like this was a great human being.
But he brought in a lot of people, so, you know, some of them could have just been.
Yeah.
And there also is the story, I'm sure maybe you know about the bounty hunter who was actually hung in the barn out here. He was somebody who came looking for the slaves and showed up at the doorstep and was demanding them be released to him. And when he tried to leave, I guess George Adams' handyman,
the ranch hands.
Yeah, went and got him. He was hung in the barn out here, so the barn is also a very active location.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just imagine that, you know. It's some guy comes knocking on your door saying, "Give me these slaves, you know, these escaped slaves. I know you're hiding them." And he didn't. He made an effort to make the slaves that he was helping, the escaped slaves he was helping. He made an effort to make that a secret, but I don't think he made that much of an effort, you know what I mean? I think that's also how a lot of the runaways and a lot of the people who needed help in the community knew about this place.
It's very hot in here, there's no air.
Yeah, I'm very sorry if you see me wiping my sweat I'm naturally a warm person,
Yeah,
and
he
I'm
doesn't do
sweating.
well in the heat.
I'm very sweaty.
And, but this is the second floor hallway. There's the girls' room, the room I had the situation in last time. And we've already heard things going on in there, so
Mhm.
a little bit anxious. This is his wife Mary's room, right?
Mary's room,
And
yes.
then behind
The
us,
second wife.
behind you is the boys' room, and then their other daughter Constance's room. And
And his daughter, yeah.
yeah, and then upstairs is where the ballroom, where the satanic worship room was.
Yeah, that's another story.
Very active room.
Yeah, in the 1960s, before this building was actually purchased by the state to then become a historical site, it was an abandoned building. And what happened was when the people who were going to restore it and keep it as a historical site, they get up to the ballroom and they find satanic drawings and symbols on the wall. And I don't know if they, I don't want to speculate that they found stuff on the floor or anything, but I do know that they found drawn on the wall was, like satanic markings and stuff. So I think it was very apparent that rituals and stuff in a satanic nature had been performed up there.
They covered it with a cross. They painted or put a big cross on the wall up there. So.
Yeah, there's a big cross up there. So
But you can feel it when you walk in there.
we've had experiences up there too. But the reason we picked this hallway is some of the best evidence we've ever captured actually happened in this hallway. We caught, if you've seen our videos, an anomaly coming from the top of this, about that big. The camera was set up close to where you guys are set up now, but it was about that big, and it flew down, just swooped. It wasn't on very long. It swooped down, but it just,
Yeah.
but it was, it was enormous, and it was very strange shape. So, and we caught some very, very good EVPs in that same video.
And the stairwell.
Yeah.
There's a lot of activity that
Yeah.
we caught moving up and down the stairs and right here, so I thought that'd be a good place for you guys to
Yeah,
have a view.
hopefully we can capture some visual evidence. And then, of course, like if you watched our trailer, you saw the main reason we picked this floor, and eventually we're going to move in there, without any technical difficulties, hopefully. Frances had a very negative experience in there, something, hovering over her, making her feel like she was not welcome, yelling, and I'm sure you guys all saw the video again, yelling, "Get out!" in the spirit box. So, Mama's brave. She's going to confront it, find out what this thing was, and why it wanted her out so bad. So, we're ready to get this thing going.
And before we start, I just want to do a shout out to my brother, Justin. Some of you know that he's an electrician in Tucson, and about 3 weeks ago, he fell from a 3-story building and suffered horrible injuries. And I know he'll see this eventually one day, so I just want to tell him, keep fighting. You're gonna make it. We love you, and we're always thinking about you.
Yeah.
So.
We put the GoFundMe on Twitter. It's been very, very, very successful. I think they've raised pushing $10,000 now. So, just our
It's
love
a
to
long
him.
road, but he's gonna do it.
Yep. And then one more thing before we get started. Holly's lore, Holly and Eric. You guys. Holly has a son who I believe in 2 days is marching himself off to be a member of our United States Armed Forces, and it gives me comfort. It gives me hope for the future, knowing that there are brave people out there like you, son. So Holly and Eric, and please send the message off to your son that we are proud of him. We wish him the best, and support our troops. I'm not good at talking like that.
All right, so thank you everybody for coming, and we're very excited to get started.
Yeah, that's right. And as is custom, this is for you. I'll be back shortly.
All right.
Have fun. You're hearing me walk my footsteps?
Okay, so I already feel the anxious feeling of that room right there, but so I want to find out if George Adams is here and wants to come and talk to me.
Oh, and by the way, those are infrared lights you are seeing. We have infrared lights set up, but there is still a tiny little bit of sunlight out, but
There's
We,
no lights
yeah,
on
we
it.
have no lights on in here. We are, other than the sun that's going down, it's very close to, it's dusky outside.
Mhm.
Very, very,
So if you see anything, put it in the chat, please, and because as it gets darker, we will not be able to see anything in here. George Adams actually had 5 daughters that shared this room, and we heard that he actually had 2 sons, both of which died in this house before the age of 3. So I want to find out if that
Was
was
that
in
you?
there. What was in there?
it was like a rustling
I
sound.
heard it. I want to find out if any of the children might come out and see me. George, we heard you helped a lot of people. We heard that you gave a safe place to all the slaves to be walking. That was my footstep. We want to tell you that that was an incredible thing that you did. Is Constance in here? Can you come out and say hi to me? She was the daughter who died at the age of 21.
She was Anna's daughter, adopted daughter.
Adopted daughter. There's constant noises back there. That's where the servants' quarters is, which is another very active room.
Alright, I'm gonna go up. You're hearing my footsteps. You're hearing my footsteps. How many sisters did you have?
That was my foot.
That was right behind me.
I heard it.
I hope you guys can hear those little taps and bangs and stuff.
That was
That was my foot.
floor.
Wooden floors, that was my ankle. Did you like having runaways in this house with you? Was that hard, or did you like it? See, I don't know if it's my ears manifesting it or my brain, but I feel like I'm hearing whispers with my own ears.
There's noises back there for sure.
And this house is completely empty, you guys. This is not a public
It's not,
investigation. We
Very
have
long.
this entire house to ourselves. We are the only human beings on this property.
Mhm.
And it's gated outside, so there's no one else is in here.
Oh, there was a big bang back there.
Yeah?
We can hear you. Why don't you come out here and talk to us? I have the goosebumps.
That was another. Was that a firework?
No, it sounded like the satanic room, or the bell room. It was right there.
And then of course we're trying to do a live stream on July 3rd.
That was right there. It sounded, because the room's right above us. I heard that. You could hear it right there.
Can you make that sound again?
That was my knuckle, sorry.
We'd appreciate it if you could make that again.
Why don't you come down the stairs? Come down here and talk to us. No, that's a firework. I heard
That
it.
was a firework. Someone's lighting off fireworks across the street.
I heard it that time. Should we turn on the spirit box?
Yeah, I think we should turn on the
Let's
spirit
turn on
box
the
and see what
spirit box.
happens.
Because I want to see.
I'll leave you alone for a few minutes again so that they can come around you. Yeah, with the voice right away. Microchip.
So who's in here with us? Does anybody want to come out here and talk to me? Constance, why don't you come out here? Come out here and we'll play hide and seek together. I heard that you really like that game.
Is that a voice?
I heard that. This stairwell goes all the way down. This is a very long drop. If anybody's down there, you can come up here with us.
Could you tell what that voice said?
This is really quiet. Are any of the runaways here? Why did you come to this house? Did you know that you were safe? Why doesn't somebody knock on one of the walls and let me know that you're here?
You hear my footsteps?
I can hear you. Keep talking, don't stop.
I'm holding this out so hopefully you guys can hear it better.
Who are you? Why are you here in this house? He's adjusting the spirit box. It's not working right. Can you tap on the wall right here, just so I know you're by me? Just give it one tap. That was Daddy's footsteps. Was something back there? It seems like the boys' room back of there. I keep hearing the tap. That's much louder.
I think it's better. Did you hear anything?
In the boys' room.
In the boys' room?
Yeah.
I think it's a little better.
Yeah, it's much better. George, are you here? You like that we've come back again?
It's just creepy in here. It's very creepy. Just sitting here in between all these rooms is very, you can feel like you're watching them. Who wants to come out of their room and say hi? Are you in here? What did you do for fun? What's your favorite game to play? There's like little voices in there. I can hear you. You can talk. Oh.
We heard that you died in this house, George. Are you keeping watch over it?
Yeah. If I was a runaway, if I needed help, would you help me?
Whose room is that right there?
It sounds like a little girl, didn't it? Was that a happy? How old are you? How many years old?
What did they do in the ballroom upstairs?
Now, what was the ballroom used for? Did you just say something? Oh. Who is this? What's her name? You've seen her before. I'm getting like a cold breeze, but it feels like it's coming out of there.
Is it okay in a little bit if I go in that room again?
Can we enter your room?
Call it the what?
Call out to George.
Alright.
I'm gonna set this down and try a little.
It's me walking, me walking,
See
me
if we-
walking.
I wanna see if we can't get some more noises. For everyone who's joining us, we're at Prospect Place Mansion in Central Ohio. Very haunted farmstead. I think there's like a dog howling in the distance. You hear the active dog barking?
Dog barking.
All right. I would like to speak with George Adams. Can you please make your presence known to me? Will you stomp on the floor or tap on the banister? Yeah, that dog's barking real loud. And the next houses are far, so that dog's just loud. If you're upstairs, can you please walk down the stairs and come speak with me? My foot may have slapped my... Oh my god, there's a bird or a bat in here.
There's something flying around?
I thought so. Or I just saw something dark flying around. I saw a very, very dark shape fly above the camera and fly that way. Yeah, there is something up there.
Just keep an eye out.
Yeah, there's something up there. I just saw it again. George Adams, what did you die of? I know you were sick when you passed away. Can you tell me what you passed away from? There's fireworks in the distance. Are you guys seeing anything behind me or next to me?
Lexi, nobody lives here at all. They're actually still restoring this place. You can rent it out to investigate, but nobody lives here at this time at all. It's a completely abandoned house
Just to
or
recap,
mansion.
just to recap real quick for everyone joining us, this place was built in the 1850s by a man named George Adams, very prominent figure in Ohio. It was used as a stop along the Underground Railroad, and it was passed down generations to his family until the mid 1900s, where it sat abandoned until the Ohio Historical Society purchased the property. And they now rent it out for paranormal investigations because of the high level of activity in here. So we have it by ourselves for the evening. There's no other human beings here. We're the only ones. Now, with that being said, I would like to know if you are an escaped slave standing here next to me. If so, can you please tell me your name? That dog is barking incessantly. George, what would you do to me if I was a bounty hunter?
The air thing just popped up.
That's okay.
I just heard a weird,
Over by you?
it almost not a growl. Something really weird. Just keep going.
Alright, if you're...
Just keep going, don't worry about it.
Come on over here by me. Don't growl at me from in the corner. Man, it's creepy in here. Is that a true story about the bounty hunter? I just heard like a little tap. Fireworks. But there was a tap, like behind me somewhere. It's really hot in here. Do you like that? Do you prefer the warm air, or do you like it when it's cold? My foot made a noise. I shifted my weight on the wood floor.
Oh, something just flew above your head. I saw it. Oh, I think that might have, I don't know what that was. It went by too quickly.
Thank you for coming around me. I appreciate it. Do you like that we've come to visit you?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a bug or an orb. It went too quickly by the time I saw it.
If that's you we saw, can you come back over here by me? Is there a message you want to give to somebody? Something you want to say that you didn't get a chance to? That's a firework across the street. Alright, I want to spend a moment calling out to George Adams' children. We heard one of his children was also named George. And the people who work here refer to him as Baby George. Are you up here, Baby George?
Daddy's footstep.
My footstep. If Baby George is up here, can you run up to me and say hi? Anyone in the chat seeing or hearing anything?
I don't think so.
And as always with paranormal investigations, it's, as you all know, it's hit or miss. Last time we were here, this hallway was off the hook. I'm gonna turn the spirit box back on. See if we can't get some more immediate answers to our questions. Sorry, I can't see anything.
It is now pitch dark in here.
Yeah,
I can't see you at
there's
all.
nothing. For those of you just joining the chat, we have infrared lights set up there, and there. There's some attached to the camera. We are in complete darkness. I literally can't see anything. I know your computer screens or phone screens, it looks like we're all lit up, but that is the infrared night vision. That's fireworks in the distance. Is Baby George up here?
Oh, I heard that.
It sounded like,
I heard it. I heard that.
There's another voice. Hi, Baby George. What's your last name? Is it quiet again? The spirit box?
It seems pretty loud.
I don't want to get any closer, my head will be cut off. And I'll set it right here.
I heard some.
Yes, there was another firework. I don't want to set it there though, because I feel like they come around us. You know what I mean? How old are you, George? Mr. Adams, is it okay that I'm talking to your children? Are you okay with that?
A flat earth person who's been here.
Hey, how long have we been on?
35 minutes.
You want to move it to the girls' room now?
Let's do it.
Okay. We are going to transition our equipment into the girls' room, where Francis had a profound and negative experience the last time we were here. It was her request that we come here so she can confront it and get some answers as to who it is and why it affected her so much. So, talk amongst yourselves. Let me set this stuff up. Shout out to everyone who came. Thank you so much. You are hearing my footsteps as I'm walking around. See? These are infrared lights we have here. These are not regular lights. We have all the lights turned off. You're hearing my footsteps, my footsteps. Okay, ready?
Yeah. What do you want me to grab? I can't see any, oh, I'm stepping on something.
Here.
I can't see crap.
I would like for you to grab the microphone and the computer. I need two hands for the microphone and the camera.
Okay, so we
Because I
have,
need two
can
hands.
you bring that over to me?
We have to walk together.
Okay. We're heading into the girls' room right now.
Stay by the computer.
Yeah.
You're hearing the cords drag on the floor.
That's the cords dragging. We're heading into the girls' room.
Don't. I'm calling something.
I'm not moving, I'm not moving.
You're hearing the cords, those are the cords. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay. I'm kind of stuck right here. So.
Yeah.
That was me. So this is the girls' room where I was when I'd been in here before. Last time I came in here in October, it was very different. And after we had left this room, I don't know what it was. We attempted to go a couple other rooms after this, and I had to leave. It just, some of you probably know, I could feel it following me around, and it was just like this overwhelming pressure around me, and we had to leave. It was actually really uncomfortable. So, this will be interesting. I'm gonna start with the spirit box in here, because I just have a feeling. Just turn that JBL on it. This one. So I want to talk to the person that was so angry that I was in here last time. Are you still in here? Somebody told me that there's a male spirit that likes to hang out in here, but he doesn't like females. Where's my foot?
Let's see it. It's super quiet. sorry.
Why don't you come talk to me now? Tell me why you're so angry.
That was the voice.
Why do you hide out in this room? You're welcome. Are you somebody that George Adams took in? Are you here uninvited? Is there anybody else in here?
That was kind of a nasty sounding voice right there.
Does anybody have a message they want to give? That's outside.
There's fireworks. I come over by you and I get the chills. Come over this way. Who's standing here? There's massive amounts of fireworks out. Sorry if you guys can hear that. That's loud. Lots and lots of fireworks, sorry.
Come over here and talk to us.
You were so big and badass last time. Coming around here hovering over, where are you now? Massive amounts of fireworks again. Sorry, guys.
Do any of the children, the little girls who stayed in this room, you want to come say hi? See a doll right there. A very pretty doll.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here.
You're fine.
No, go ahead.
Can I touch your doll? Can I touch your doll? Is that okay?
That's a lot of fireworks. Well, that guy was in here last time. He was very and all over you. Now there's like, they're being awfully quiet tonight. You guys like all that sound outside, or does that bother you? I feel like it's like right outside.
cosplayers. This is a big house.
Right across the street. Those boys?
I heard you. What's your name?
Are you a daughter of George Adams? Was he your dad? So sorry about all the noise, you guys. All of them, just need to think. What state are we in? Who can tell me?
So who was it that's hanging out in here? I was told that a male came in here and would hide out. That he had possibly hurt some people. And he would hide out in this room.
Leslie said she saw an anomaly in the fireplace. And they're right. They said it sounds like a war zone.
Anybody over here?
Hey,
What's that?
I'm gonna center it in the fireplace. They said they're seeing all kinds of stuff. So go stand by the fireplace.
In front of it?
Yeah, they're saying they're seeing orbs over there.
You hanging out over here? You don't have to be afraid of me. That was my foot. I kicked something.
Are all the noises freaking you out? If you're scared, go by Frances. She'll keep you safe.
Come over here by me. I'll protect you.
Does it sound like we're under attack? Does it sound like the soldiers are here? Go stand by Frances. She'll definitely help keep you safe.
But a lot of people used to come to this house. Did Dad bring a lot of people in here?
That was my foot.
What's that?
I kicked the table on accident. You guys like us in here? If you don't want us in here, you can tell us to get out. We can hear you. someone was attacking, who would you go to keep you safe? It's so funny. It just goes to show that every time we have ever investigated this room, this spirit box has just gone off the hook. Like they're yelling at us. And then now, for the first time ever, we come in here and there was a little something. Practically dead silent.
Yeah, just depends.
What is all that sound outside? Do you know? What is that? Are you hanging out by the fireplace? Can I pick your doll up? So funny, that guy who was in here last time was acting all big and badass, trying to hover around and make you feel all scared. Now he ain't shit. I want to talk to the Mr. Tough guy. What do you call this estate? What is the name of this building? It has a name. Dang. It sounds like we're fucking ghost hunting in Afghanistan or some shit. Did you ever know anyone who went to war? Did you go to war? Make sure those cords are still connected. Are you
Hold
gonna...
the baby doll, Eric said.
What?
Eric said hold the baby doll.
That's for Leslie. What's your toy's name? Ugh, I'm getting creeped out holding a goddamn spirit box by a fucking doll,
I
man.
know, it feels creepy in the collar in here.
What's your doll's name? If you're feeling scared, hold your doll. She'll help you feel better. They're right though, there's something about this fireplace, man. It's a little creepy. What color's your doll's hair? Can you tell? It's dark in here, I can't see. Last time we were here, you had no problem going around my wife making her feel scared. So now why don't you come around me and try to make me feel scared? I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel you. What's your name? I know it's probably hard to hear in the microphone, but there it is, like, I can't tell what it's saying, but I'm hearing like voices like under what would be the loudness, like it's quiet in there, but I can hear them. And I want to know why you hang out in the little girl's room. Did George Adams give you permission to hang out in his daughter's room? I don't think so. Why don't you make your presence known to me? You're being all quiet this time, babe.
Yep.
Come around me. I want to feel your presence. I want you to cool me off. It's warm in here. You come over here and touch my hand. You cool me off. There's voices in there. It's quiet, but they're there. Use my energy, man. I got a ton of energy. I drink a lot of coffee. I'm full of energy. Come around me and say something. You're hearing my footsteps. I move around a lot. I'm a busybody. It's hard for me to stand still. Makes EVP sessions fun. What color is your hair? I have brown hair. What color is your hair? Well, I have brown and like 60% silver hair. And shut up. What color is your hair?
I think it should be out of this room.
What?
It should go out of this room.
You want to do another room?
Yeah, I go back out in the hallway.
You want to try the boys' room?
Let's do it.
All right. We are going to go into a different room. We're going to go down the hallway into the room that George Adams' sons occupy. We have actually had a lot of activity in that room as well. Some threatening EVPs and some very creepy feelings. If you've seen our videos, you know that the boys' room was very active when we posted that. So if you all wouldn't mind just kind of holding tight, we're going to move everything. It'll just take a second. With my head being cut off.
Just leave it right there. No.
Okay, let me back out first.
Moving a chair, that's me. Oh man, it's dark out here.
Yeah, it's dark. Okay, same thing. What the fuck was that?
That was me. That was my arm. I scraped it against the wall. Sorry, I couldn't see. All right, we are moving right now.
You are hearing me grab things? the microphone and the camera.
Uh-huh.
Stay with me. Watch your step.
Stay with me, don't. Hold on. Okay, keep going. Chair.
Sorry.
Chair, sorry.
I didn't realize it was right there. Hey.
I'm right with you. I'm gonna film the hallway as we're walking.
Watch your step, please. There's cords. You're hearing cords being dragged? You just gotta keep that door open.
Pop something.
They're getting a good view of my face. Stay with me, stay with me.
Door. This is the boys' room.
There you go.
Doug has had, last time we were here, he had a lot of great spirit box captures in here. I had investigated in here one time and they did not like me at all. They were threatening to kill me and everything else, so we'll see. That's my footsteps.
Alright, you hang tight. I'm gonna go get the rest of the infrared.
Oh, okay, go fast.
Alright, I'm gonna leave Frances in here by herself for a few minutes. Oh, here's the report. I actually
Yeah, you
don't
will.
have it. Oh, you have it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mama's by herself for a few minutes.
Are any of the boys in here? We heard that 2 of George Adams' sons passed away, very, very young, firework. Those are Daddy's footsteps down the hall. Why don't you come say hi to me? Firework, firework. This is a really cool bedroom. That's Daddy.
You're hearing my tripods. Sorry.
You guys want to come and hang out with us?
Sorry. My footsteps.
Does the bounty hunter ever come up here in the house? You have to be pretty angry for what they did.
What?
The back of my hair just stood up. Or not stood up, but I got the chills underneath my hair.
Hey, sorry.
Why did they do that to you, bounty hunter? Why did they hang you?
Were George Adams' sons one of the men who captured you and hanged you?
Do you like that I'm in here? I get like a weird feeling like behind me. Like it's making like underneath my hair, like I'm getting the goosebumps. Are you upset that I'm in here, or are you happy that I've come back?
Can't see anything. Who's around her? I can feel it too. There's like a static charge back here. Who's standing back here? Oh, there's blocks.
Come over here and talk to us.
Yeah, there's like an area right here. What's your name? Are you related to George Adams? It almost sounds like it's too us.
Tap on one of these balls. Let us know that you're in here. Just like hit it one time.
Did you have to work on the farm a lot?
There's something in the car.
That wasn't you?
No, I heard it. There's something call out.
That was a ditch for a woman.
Yeah, I heard it.
I hope you guys heard that too. Huh?
We just turned off the fireworks out.
Let's take a break. Did you hear that?
I did. I don't know what that was, but I heard it.
That was a strange sound.
Since there's no fireworks, we'll turn it up. We just heard a woman's voice out there.
Excuse me, it's warm.
Who was that out there in the hallway?
Were you calling out to us?
That's a car outside. If you're out in the hallway, can you make a noise out there?
I'm gonna knock on this. I'm gonna knock and you knock back. You know how to finish that? You just knock twice. Let's try again.
I can feel my heart rate starting to go.
Yeah, this room is a little bit more intense. All right, I'm gonna try it a third time.
I heard that. It was out there.
It was something.
It was out there.
Yeah.
Who is that? Come in here. We're in here here waiting for you.
And that is not fireworks. No, that wasn't here. The fireworks were much louder. That was my foot.
Who's that out there in the hallway? Is that you, Mary? Mary was George's second wife.
I thought I just heard a voice. Oh.
Come talk to us. Daddy's foot. This is a beautiful house. Is it okay we've come to visit you? Daddy's foot. Where's my son?
Mommy's
If
coming.
you want us to leave this room, hit the wall really hard.
We really, really want to see you. We want to be able to see you. Can you manifest yourself in this mirror so our friends can see you?
Floor.
That was
Say
my
your tummy.
stomach, sorry.
See those blocks right there? Can you move one of them? Can you make one of them slide on the floor? I would love to see that.
That was the sound of something.
Just move it across just a little ways. Just move it a little ways across the floor so we know you're in here.
Are you hiding out in that hallway? Are you hiding?
That was my foot.
Why don't you clap your hands twice? Nobody can hear you. You clap your hands twice. We'll know where to come find you. Just like that. My favorite thing ever.
My heart rate's going up, but I feel like it's like right there in between here and Constance in the hallway. Just something about the hallway.
You want to flip it around?
We can flip it around since we don't have to move anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back out the hallway because I can just feel it right there. Like they're standing there watching us in the doorway. I'm gonna walk out there. I'm gonna let you do this because I'll do something and I'll trip over you. You move this out of the way.
Move it far out of the way. Hey, I need you to come grab some of this stuff.
I was in the zone. Okay. We're heading back out into the hallway, guys.
You go out first and I'll follow you.
Did I
that
get
was
you?
close.
All right,
Where do you want to do it at?
right over there.
Right where we were?
Just like right there, yeah. Is that a good view? Because, how's that?
Go ahead and rock it, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over by the stairs. That's me walking. Even around by the creepy dark early. I can't hear you out here making noise.
You're hearing me? Sorry. Adjusting the cords. Sorry, guys.
That was a fire that scared the crap out of me. It's pitch dark, so that just scared the crap out of me, sorry. So who's hanging out here in the hallway? Does anybody upstairs want to come down here? We have multiple recorders around. You can come talk to any of the red lights and we'll hear you.
You're hearing me?
Daddy. Who is hanging out? Come out of one of the bedrooms. This is Mary's room. Wanna come out here, Mary?
Oh, man. Where did that come
I
from?
think that came up from right there. It's upstairs.
That was loud.
That was really loud. It was a loud clink. I can hear you. Do that again. Let me know you're up there. Make that sound again.
Was that you? Did you just move?
I moved my quarter.
Okay. 'Cause I can't see you at all. I see a little red dot moving around. Oh, that white thing in the doorway is their infrared security. You're hearing me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have an infrared security light, a couple of them. It definitely feels that. You can feel the shift a little bit. Is that you, George? Or are you one of the people that George helped? Do you feel safe here? I heard something in that background
Yeah.
there.
Use our energy. We have a lot of electronics going on now too. Use some energy and stomp your foot on the floor real loud.
Can one of the little kids run across the floor so we can hear you?
Eric at Holly's Lore said ask for Anna.
Anna, are you here?
That's my Velcro, sorry.
I would love for you to come talk to me.
Oh, there's a bell, sorry. Eric at Holly's Lore. Let me just read this off to you. This room was originally used by the daughters of G.W. Adams, George Adams. There were 5 daughters. They were, the first name listed is Anna,
No.
Sophia, Elizabeth, Mary, and Jessie. So, Eric's picking up on Anna.
Are you hanging around us, Anna? Oh, I have goosebumps all over my legs right now. I'm getting the major heebies right now on my legs and my arms. That's me, I can feel it all over my arms.
Anna, is that you? Are you touching her arms? I just heard like a creaking sound.
Who is standing by me right now? Because I can feel you.
The top of the steps. Here, turn around. Those steps back there, they're saying Eric is saying Anna's back there.
Oh man, I have the chills right now. I can just feel something
Oh
around
yeah.
me.
I can feel it over here too, there's a shift.
Come down here and talk to me. I promise I won't hurt you. There are footsteps upstairs. I just heard them. There are footsteps again. Oh my god, I have the freaking heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, they're saying she's watching you. She's watching you right
Oh
now.
my god, I am covered all the way. I'm covered from head to toe in huge goosebumps.
Does she remind you of your mommy, Anna?
Come see me. I promise I won't hurt you. You don't have to be afraid of me. That was my shoe. Come down here and take my hand.
My shoe just made a noise.
You can come see me.
Are you happy? Are you happy? Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
That was a firework, babe.
Okay. Sorry. I'm covered. There's just something around me that scared the shit out of me. Sorry.
Man.
I'm sorry. It's freaking crazy right here.
Jeez. That firework was loud. It was right in the middle of you communicating with this spirit.
That scared the shit out of me. That sounded like a big bang right there in the closet.
And we're standing in pitch black darkness.
It
Man,
sounded like
that
the
was
closet right there. Huge
Yeah.
hit, like on the wall.
No, it was a firework. I could tell it was an explosion.
Sorry, everybody. Are you still over here?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You starting to calm down?
Yeah, I'm good. That was the floor. Yeah, that's fireworks.
Yep. They're kicking back up again. Do you still feel?
I feel like you can tell it's like breezy around me. You know what I mean? Like I can feel like the swirly air. I don't have the heebie-jeebies though.
They're saying let Anna know that she is safe.
Anna, I promise that you're safe. You can come down here with us and nothing will happen to you.
That fireworks scared them too. They're saying that they jumped as well.
Yeah, it was loud.
That was super loud. That's what we get for doing an investigation on July 3rd.
Can you make a sound on the stairwell so I know you're right there?
Those aren't gunshots, darling.
Those are fireworks outside. Tomorrow's 4th of July.
Do you guys celebrate 4th of July? Independence Day?
Floor. It's me.
That door frame behind her, to the right just a hair, there's plastic sheeting in the middle of a door frame. There's no door. And that's a separate wing of the mansion.
Oh, back there?
Yeah, they're saying it looks weird.
Yeah, that's where, if you go through it, the servants' quarters.
The one and only Mr. David Bingman.
Yeah, it's, you go around the corner and that's actually where the servants' quarters was. There's actually an extra room back there. We found out they just opened up another room, one we've never been able to investigate, so it'll be really fun going in there. And I'm gonna try the spirit box again, now that I'm all shaky from that. Anna, come talk to me.
Eric's saying that she's just sitting on the steps. Whoa, I heard that.
I have the experience again.
That almost sounded like a psst, you know?
I promise you can say anything you want, any message. We're just here to get to know you better. Please don't be afraid.
Be right back.
Can you come down a little closer? You don't have to come all the way, but will you come just a little closer to me?
You didn't. It's still over here. That was a super nice idea.
Do you like the doll?
Okay. Oh my God.
Did you hear it? Take it back. Stop. They call me all the time.
Man. You make all the blood like rush to my capillaries, man.
Who just told me to get back?
Something just touched my head.
Who was that? I can feel you. They did not like when you did that. Or maybe they put it back. Oh my God.
Do you want me to put the doll back? Great idea, Super Night. It worked like a charm.
It's super nice. You pissed it off.
What? You scared the shit out of me.
I scared the shit out of me.
That's good. And that was not a child's voice.
That was like a deep, deep voice.
Like maybe like an old woman too.
Who was that?
There was a tap.
You can just tell this place overall makes me more jittery. It didn't used to make me feel good. Were you upset that you brought the doll over here? That was so creepy.
That was awesome. That was a great voice. Thank you for talking to us. We can hear you loud and clear. Anna, do you feel better having the doll? Did you hear that?
Will you talk to me again? I promise I won't scream. I'm really sorry about that.
Don't apologize, you're fine. Do you like that doll, Anna? Yeah, you were right there when you got that voice.
Who was talking a minute ago? Was that a man or a woman?
Was that Mary? Was that you, Mary? That was me, sorry.
Can I stand a little closer? Can I come hang out with you for a minute? My heart is racing like crazy.
All right. They're saying put the doll back. Anna doesn't like it.
Okay, we'll put it back. And let you touch it over
That
again.
she's crying now. Okay, I'm sorry. We're just trying to help.
Like I feel it all over my legs again. Is that better?
That was a strange coughing sound in there.
I can feel it around again.
Don't know what that. You feel it better when I'm not by you. That little girl, maybe she's scared of my presence.
You like when I'm over here by myself better? Can you come down the stairs just a little?
That was fireworks.
Just a little bit? I'd love to hear you talk to me.
There was a slight voice in there. I could hear it.
Can you just say hi really loud one time?
Eric says try going back on the steps closer to her.
There was something right there
Where?
in here.
In the girls' room?
No, in the box, as soon as I moved over here. Is it okay if I just come up a couple stairs?
Do you know her name, Anna?
I just want to say hi.
I heard that. There was a voice in there.
You want to come a little closer to me now?
Fireworks.
I promise I'm really nice.
Was that you?
There's fireworks outside.
No, there was shuffling in here. You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear
It
shuffling.
was right over here by me. What the fuck?
Oh, I heard that. Is there anybody else in here?
You like living in this big house?
Can you just come say one thing to me?
The fireworks are starting back up again. I just heard talking. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear talking.
That's the bell again. Sorry. I can't see you. Unless
Do you like it better when it's quiet? It's me shuffling because I can't see. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off. Is that better? You want to come sit by me? Daddy's shoes.
my shoes. Sorry. Anna, those are just silly people outside being loud. You have nothing to worry about. You can hug my wife if you want to.
Firework.
That's fucking loud.
I just heard movement right there.
Can you call out nice and loud so we can hear where you are?
I'm gonna walk downstairs. So I moved back away. Will you come closer?
If we could hear your voice, we'd know where you are. My eyes are playing tricks on me.
Who's upstairs? What are you guys doing up there?
That was my foot. That's a ballroom. Are you dancing? Let me hear you dance. I'm feeling a little something on my right hand here. I don't know if there's anything by me, but I feel like a little charge.
Somebody coming around us?
I don't feel it in the rest of
suggesting.
Fireworks. You want to hold my hand? Will that help you feel better? There's nothing to be scared of. What?
Yeah, there's a bat or something in here. It just flew.
Yeah, it's a
Went
bit.
that way, went back. There's a bat in here. Someone see, you know what that is? I just heard a whisper.
Yeah. And I'm getting like a little cold breeze again. Is this your mom's bedroom right here? Anna's your mother, right? Is that her bedroom?
Mary,
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We're talking to Anna. Your mother's name is Mary, right? Did she sleep in there? Right across the hall from you? Dang, man. Fireworks are
Fireworks.
loud.
Here. Stand up by yourself. Hey, by yourself and let's see if that helps.
Alright, we do find that sometimes switching devices and switching people does help sometimes stir up some different type of activity from different spirits. I'm gonna try to call out to the male again, because he's being extra quiet tonight when last time he was super aggressive towards my wife, and I really didn't appreciate that. Well, I appreciate the evidence, but I didn't appreciate him making her feel so intimidated and well, for lack of a better word, scared. I just heard a whisper. So, Mr. Big Badass, I like to intimidate women. I want you to try to come over here and intimidate me. I got the feeling the last time we were here that you thought you were pretty, you thought you were all big and macho. You got something you want to say to me?
He is peeking around the steps, Eric said.
Why don't you come up here and say something to me? Oh, I thought it was on. Can't see anything.
You have the flashlights.
I thought I was going to be all slick and just turn it on and get a voice.
I just heard something come out of it.
Fireworks. You peeking around the steps? Come a little closer and say something so I can hear your voice. I'm getting a little shaky. I would like for you to come
Eric
up.
says Anna's right beside you.
Anna, you can stand next to me. I'll help keep you safe. I got the feeling that this man, the spirit of this man, the way he was hanging out in the girls' room last time, he likes keeping these girls oppressed. He likes keeping them, scared of him. The way he was oppressive towards you. And if she's standing right here next to me now, while I'm calling out to him, she feels like I'm keeping her safe. I'm shaking. My hands are shaking. Anna, do you feel like that'll help you feel safe? Do you like hearing me stand up to the mean man? Come on, Mr. Tough Guy. Come out from where you're hiding. Come out. I want to hear your voice. Listen will allow me to hear you. I think you know that already. Why don't you at least tell me your first name so I know who I'm talking to?
That was me moving the camera.
Mama, move the camera. That was the fireworks. You hanging out behind the plastic? Why don't you make that plastic move?
That was me, Lisa.
Anna, you stay right by me, darling. You don't go anywhere.
Tell him to leave the girls alone or you're going to come back for him, Eric said.
What?
Eric said to tell him to leave the girls alone or you're going to come back for him.
Ooh, I like that. I don't think he would like that very much. The way you oppress these children, these girls, it stops now. From this day forward, you are to leave them alone.
Go around the corner, Dustin said.
At this corner?
I think around the stairs. Yeah, over there.
I want you guys to be able to hear me as well.
You'll still over there.
You stay away from these girls. You stay away from these children. Or I'm going to hear about it and I'll come back for you. I ain't afraid of you.
I just heard footsteps.
You might have probably heard me.
I can't see anything, so.
Yeah, we're in pitch black.
It's buffering.
Yeah. I didn't get anything on the spirit box. Is it buffering?
Mm-hmm.
Going in a circle?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the buffer, you guys. I probably pissed the guy off and so he's messing with our stream quality. Still
The
up.
screen just went black. Hold on, guys. It's YouTube doing something. Okay, it's back on.
It's back on. Am I moving? Am I moving?
Yep.
Fireworks. How long have we been streaming?
An hour, 51 minutes.
anything anymore. I have a little bit of a headache, but that could just be from all the excessive sweating, and I haven't had enough water today. I want to, once and for all, I've never been able to interact with George Adams. We've been here, this is our 4th time, and he's never spoken to us. He's never given us a sign. So either the spirit of George Adams does not occupy this building, which I highly doubt, because I feel like I can feel him. George, I just want you to know that I have nothing but the utmost respect for you and how amazing of an individual you were and how much you helped this community. I've never even heard of someone with a bigger heart. That being said, you know how much I respect you. I would very much like for you to give me some kind of sign. You alright?
I'm trying to see because I don't have a flashlight.
What's wrong?
I'm just trying to see.
You need a flashlight? Here.
I'm good.
Oh, you're trying to come up
I
here?
don't need a sneaking flashlight. I'm gonna go over here because Dustin said he kept seeing something over here.
Here, take this.
Alright. What is it?
Flashlight.
Oh, I don't know. They keep seeing something over here. Who's over here? I think there's stairs right here, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a few stairs, so please be careful.
I can't see. Who's hanging out right here? I just heard something down there.
I did make a noise of the reporter.
Come out here where we can see you. Don't hide over here. Firework.
George Adams, what do you think of those loud sounds out there? Ooh, I just heard something in here. Some kind of tap.
Give us a sign that you like that we're in here. Hit a wall or move something.
Did you hear anything? I keep feeling like I'm hearing like little tiny things. It's hard to tell if my
So we walk.
ears are just playing games with me.
There's the floor.
I thought I just saw. Am I seeing stuff move over there?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard a sound over there too.
Floor.
Well, thank you guys so much for making your presence so known to us.
Oh,
Huh?
I heard footsteps up there. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna, and we have the house till, we actually get the house till about 7:30 in the morning, so we're gonna, I think what we're gonna do is after the live stream, I keep hearing something. We're gonna head upstairs into the satanic worship room and see if we can get some good videos for you guys. We just want to thank everybody. We're not going to do live streams for a while. We're going to focus on all the videos because we have so many videos to edit and get out to you guys, some really amazing locations. And Wednesday, we're actually heading out to Pennhurst. We're going to go investigate that. We get a private there, so it's just going to be us in there, so it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, probably the creepiest place we've
Yeah.
ever been, so we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah. But we just want to thank all you amazing people. We have the best community ever.
Yeah, I know I said the same thing at the end of every live stream, but you know, we really love all you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
You guys make doing this so much fun, and you know, we like going to your videos and your streams too, and you know, it's a lot of fun doing this and just getting the paranormal out there.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's informative, it's educational, and we love being a part of your guys' community. So, you know, thank you for all the support.
Thank
Every
you.
single one of you is amazing.
Yeah.